As you know, Secretary John Kerry has taken the side of Hamas and betrayed Israel. That is a view being expressed in Israel opinion pages. Israel's finance minister is Yair Lapid. He joins us now from Tel Aviv after the extensive attacks on Hamas and Gaza overnight. Minister, wonderful to have you with Bloomberg Worldwide. You will have a security cabinet meeting here in a few hours. What will be discussed by you, the Prime Minister, and the rest of your leadership?
First of all, if I may, I want to correct your opening by saying that no one within Israeli government is accusing Secretary Kerry of betraying Israel. He's a devoted friend of Israel and doing his best to help out. And we are thankful for this. Aside from that, we have to discuss today the fact that Israel has already agreed to 3 ceasefires, and in all 3 cases Hamas has fired upon Israeli citizens using the ceasefire because this is what they do. They are a terror organization, and they act, think and do what terror organizations do. So we have to deal with that and see what we're going to do about it.
I want to point out, sir, that within the introduction we did not say that the Israeli government had cast aspersions upon our Secretary of State. We said it was the opinion pages of various media. Minister Lapid.
No, of course.
Well, Mr.
Of course, I didn't accuse you of anything. I just used the opportunity to reassure the kind of friendship we have with Secretary Kerry.
Right. Minister Lapid, as we stand in these moments, and particularly the increasing attacks last night, one of the distinctions is the United States using Egypt or Qatar or Turkey as emissaries to Hamas. What would Israel like us to do to bring peace in Gaza?
Well, there is an Egyptian offer on the table that we have accepted, I don't know, 8 or 9 days ago, saying, let's go to a ceasefire, let's keep the ceasefire, and then let's start talking about the things that interests both parties through the Egyptians with the help of the United States, which is always blessed. And this is what we want, is a demilitarization of the Gaza area, because no country on earth would tolerate the fact that they fired more than 2,500 missiles over Israeli citizens in these past days. So, and they want a rehabilitation of Gaza, and this can be discussed because we have no beef with the citizens of Gaza, with women and children in Gaza, only with Hamas, which is a terror organization that is holding them hostages.
Mr. Lapid, can you give us an update on the % of the tunnels that have been taken out? I think this is a huge mystery to people worldwide. What portion of these tunnels have been removed?
Well, I cannot go into the exact number because this is operational. But we have found more than a couple of dozens of tunnels that were going underground into Israelis' kibbutzes and other settlements, going specifically to kindergartens, to dining rooms, to, what they were trying to do is kidnap or kill Israeli women and children.
Within this, and let's turn, if we could, to your finance minister remit, Mr. Netanyahu speaks of an extended campaign. Can Israel afford that?
Yes, we have a very, we have a strong economy. We have a low deficit. We have an A+ rating from all rating companies, and this operation, as expensive as it is an episode within the economical life of Israel. So there's nothing to worry about there.
I would agree with that, but at the same time, as so many around the world are critical of Israel, will you see a diminished GDP, a diminished economic growth because of these attacks upon Hamas in Gaza?
No, I'm more worried with, if anything, with the decline of world trade, which has nothing to do with this operation. If I have to worry about anything, but as I was saying, Israel. I mean, we are following the numbers and we're checking the details on daily basis. But I'm telling you, as dramatic as it is and as eye-catchy as it is, this operation is not something that even touches the fundamentals of the Israeli economy.
One final question, if I may. Minister Lapid, of course, we look at the shekel as a litmus paper for the system. We in America know that Stanley Fischer with the central bank did such a wonderful job stabilizing your banking system. It is an ever stronger shekel. Do you wish, hope, and pray for a weaker shekel to sustain exports, even with what's going on in Gaza?
Well, it's always the dilemma because, you know, the fact that the shekel is so strong is a result of a very strong economy. We have a strong currency because we have a strong economy. And, you know, as Minister of Finance, I want to have a strong economy. But on the other hand, this hurts export. So it's a game to be played. You know what? This is also answering your former question because after 21 days of this operational mode, the shekel almost wasn't touched by what is going on. So I want a strong shekel because I want to have a strong economy. On the other hand, I think it should go a bit lower.
Minister, please give us an update on the Tel Aviv airport. We see longer range rockets from Hamas. If they were to get those rockets or those missiles towards the Tel Aviv airport, Ben Gurion airport, how would that change the dialogue?
Well, listen, the FAA have stopped the American flights to Israel, and it was a mistake, and they took it back after a few hours. I already insulted LAX in CNN saying that Ben Gurion Airport is safer than LAX, so today I will insult JFK and saying that the Ben Gurion Airport is safer than JFK during the winter.
That's terrible. That's outrageous. Just be sure you don't criticize the food at LaGuardia. That would be completely irresponsible for the finance minister of Israel. Mr. Yair Lapid, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. He is the finance minister of Israel.